Hello everybody, it's me Alexis Mateo.
And me, Choriza May.
And welcome to a brand new episode of Fashion Photo Review.
Drag Race Espana Season 2.
Woo! Yes, let's go!
Now sissy that wow.
I am feeling my Spanish fantasy. I am a bull. I'm wearing my red flowers. I feel spicier than ever.
You look good, bitch. You're giving me like torero fantasy slash flower girl slash prostitute. I like that.
Emphasis on the prostitute. You look gorgeous as well.
Thank you. I'm feeling my Shakira today. And of course, today our runway theme is Pedro Almodóvar leading ladies.
Las chicas Almodóvar. Ole! Almodóvar is an incredible queer filmmaker from Spain. He's been making and telling really good stories across the whole country through his films. He tells stories about trans people, gay, everyone under the rainbow, and he's just incredible.
What I love about him is like he brings our culture to the screen, but he was also an actor, so of course he knows how to portray these stories.
He's an icon for all queer people, especially drag queens. That's my dream, Almodóvar, cariño. Si estás viendo esto, llámame, que estoy disponible para la película, para lo que tú quieras.
So I love it. She's freaking begging for a gig.
So the fashions on the films are great references. So these girls had great things to pick from. So I'm expecting greatness in this runway. This is the runway every drag queen in Spain would have loved to do in Drag Race Espana.
If you wanted to know how the bar is raised, Choriza, just tell y'all, don't f it up.
Choriza May is coming for you. Boo.
La categoría es Mujeres Almodóvar.
First up, drag Sethlas.
Oh my God, let me tell you, I love ball gowns. Everybody already know this is my forte. Now, the one in the cover of the movie and the one in the runway has a slight difference in the bottom of the ball gown. The one in the movie cover is really open, and this one kind of comes in at the bottom, make it look more like a belt style. I love how the simplicity of the dress and the accessories is what tells you the story. The axe on her head, her nails grabbing that gasoline tank. I mean, everything is very beautiful when it comes to details.
I think it was a challenge for her because the drag in Las Islas de Gran Canaria is so specific, but she's already showing us that she can do whatever. I love this gown. I think the simplicity of it is a very bold choice. She's serving the human voice. It's one of the most recent Almodóvar films. And I think it's really fun. I like that she's done her own interpretation of it, not just the ball gown, but she's added elements from the film as well. So she's telling us what the film is about. She's telling us the story also. That red can that she's wearing has the word Supreme, which is the name of the host. And I think it's those little details that take something good that is very simple to the next level.
Her silhouette looks perfection, and I love that she kept the red just like the movie. The only thing that I have an issue with is sometimes the skirt bottom has to be a little bit bigger than the petticoat, or you start to see the rings of the petticoat showing through the dress. This is the only detail, but I think her makeup looks gorgeous. I think she did a great representation of it.
You're right, we can count how many hoops there are, but it's so minor. This is so powerful. She's probably wearing some massive platforms under that because she looks so tall, so slender. It's gorgeous.
I love when somebody wear platforms in a beautiful ball gown because it make you look like a goddess. If you remove the accessories on this dress, that is the axe and the gasoline tank, you have a beautiful dress to go through any red carpet. I'm gonna give this one the first toot.
I mean, I'm dressed as a bull, I see red, I go for it. I would steal it from her. It's a toot.
Next up, Estrella Xtravaganza.
Oh my God! When I tell you, Kika is my favorite Almodóvar film, the fashions are incredible, head to toe. Ole, ole, ole tu coño moreno. Porque es que esto, I can't say this in English. Es que, Estrella, cariño, una maravilla. Es que lo has hecho perfecto. She's also representing my favorite actress, which is Rosy de Palma. For me, the most gorgeous Almodóvar leading girl. And I'm obsessed. This is an outfit, this scene, she pretends to be kidnapped by her brother and tells her, because she's like the help in the house. That's what is happening. And she has the towel over the mouth, and then she reveals into the big nose and teeth that Rosy de Palma has. Maybe for people who are not familiar with Almodóvar, it might be like, she was just wearing an apron. This is fashion. I think, if I'm not wrong, the nose, the expressions that she's doing, everything reminds me of the film. I'm in love, head to toe. It's just the little details as well in the apron, the little details in the dress, the flower in the hair itself. Like, it's very accurate, but that's still, you can see Estrella's personality through it.
I think it's campy, but it also looks amazing on her. I feel like fashion is about the fitting and how you model the piece. It's a very simple and a very costuming piece, but it fit her very well. Her silhouette is cut where it needs to be cut, and the details are gorgeous. The neck piece has the little flowers coming out. You can tell this was made for her. This is a custom-made piece for her. And I love how campy she went on the makeup. Let me tell you one thing. If you're gonna go for a simple look like this, give me my life on drag, and that's what you did. Are those real Louis Vuittons? What the hell is that? Hold
Of course I'm not.
The shoe. Louis Vuitton do not make size 14 wide. And I'm gonna give her the second toot of the day.
I'm gonna toot it as well. Next up, Samantha Ballentines.
Okay, so Samantha is serving us a very iconic look from this movie. She's holding two guns.
This film is from Mujeres al borde de un ataque nervios. She's stepping out of her box. She's doing a reveal. And then she's telling us the story as well, with the first character being absolutely psychotic with the two guns.
I really enjoy the first look the most. I like the color on her. Her wig is good. I love the glasses. I love how close to the original piece is this. Now, the only problem I have with Samantha is the fitting of the clothes. It's a little baggy for her because I don't want to be anticipating that you're doing a costume change. A costume change should be a surprise element on your runway presentation. This one's kind of give it away when you have big clothes on you. The second look, Lord have mercy. It's no reason why it should be big because that's your undergarment. So, girl, you should have been fitted to your body.
Yes, the outfit could have been a lot tighter because it's what you say. The first one, okay, you have the excuse, you have another one under, but this one should have been a little bit more fitted to your body.
And then the wig was not the tea for me. I think it's too little, not styled well. I mean, I know you got it underneath the other one, but baby, this is the stage of Drag Race España.
However, she has the gazpacho, very typical Spanish. She has the tranquilizers that she puts in it and makes everyone fall asleep. I think it's iconic. This is iconic. I know people in Spain are gonna be crazy for this look. Samantha needs to look a bit closer to the details. I think, yeah, the two costumes were a bit baggy, not very well fitted. This was a very good one for Samantha. I think I'm gonna give it a very proud toot.
So I'm gonna toot it, but it's gonna be a very low toot for me. Bring the next victim. Next up, Venedita Von Däsh. Ooh, and she's giving us bad education.
These girls are greedy. They are like, I would have been the same. It's like, I don't want to wear one Pedro Almodóvar look. I want to wear as many as I can.
For real.
Another reveal. Venedita Von Däsh always brings the fashion, and she's doing it another time. The first outfit is good. It references the end of the movie, and I just like that she reveals into this, yet again, Jean-Paul Gaultier inspired gown. I'm jealous because I wanted to recreate this at some point, and she's done it. And I gotta tell you something, I'm not sure I would be able to pull it off as good as she has.
Let's start with how pretty and porcelain this makeup looks. She's done an amazing job. What I like about Venedita is that she knows her silhouette is right. And when you know your superpower, you use it to the maximum. It's a very important part of a look, people. So learn this.
this matte sequin that the dress is made from, and it almost looked like airbrushed in it. The original film, I think it has like a little sequence, and I saw this dress in an exhibition in person. It's incredible, and she's really done it justice. She took a drag queen from a Pedro Almodóvar film, she's brought it to the runway, and she's excelled head to toe. I like the length, I like the hair, because everything is really reminding me of it, while being very Spanish with the red rose like she has in the film, and this chal with the red velour. I don't think that's velvet, I think it's velour, because we're on a budget.
Her cover-up reveal is great. It's nothing to say there. She's giving you a totally different look, and when she comes out of that look, she's giving you a full-blown, beautiful look. And like you can tell, she has pieces and hats and things like that on the hair. But when she takes it off, the hair is coiffed and is ready. The shoe is nasty, and nasty in gay culture means gorgeous. So y'all know. Another thing that I really like about this look is that Venedita did not copy the look. She inspired herself from this look. So yes, I'm gonna toot this one.
This is a very high toot from myself. Next up, Diamante Merybrown. She's given us Pedro Almodóvar leading lady. When you see the bodysuit, you look up close, you can see it's made in panels. You can see there's different fabrics being used, but that's very close to the detail. It's like almost like a drag version of La Piel que Habito, no? She's missed an opportunity to give us a gagging moment. She's picked a very simple one.
This is a very simple look. I had kind of issues with the fitting of this. It kind of wrinkles sometimes when she moves around the places where it should not be wrinkly, like the crotch area and underarms. If you're gonna wear something this simple, it has to be skin tight. The makeup. Where is the makeup? I don't see a drag queen coming through this mask.
She's serving you. I just finished the gig, wiped the makeup off and put a face mask on and gone to have a bath.
I feel like the girl concentrate more in the chalking factor. This girl loved the chalking factor. She's a performer, we can tell. I don't know, it's a disconnection between the ball cap into the skin and the shoe. What is this? This is a performing shoe. I don't buy this at all. I appreciate the theatrical part of it.
The only thing I am gonna agree with you is that the shoe is ugly. That is very true.
Girl, her booty looks so good. She's serving us the peach.
Her booty is like a peach.
This fashion photo review went to another place now.
She's going for a more accurate representation of the film, because the person who is under the skin that she's living in, she's wearing nothing. She's going through these transformations.
If it would have been me, this whole leotard would have been rhinestone, and my face mask would have been rhinestone too, baby.
It's hard for me to not separate the film from the gown. So for me, it's a toot.
I'm gonna not be scared and boot this look because I did not like it.
Agree to disagree. She has a knife though, so you watch your back.
Next up, Sharon.
Piensa en mí cuando sufras. Another look from La Mala Educación. The gown is beautiful. It's really nice colors put together. That green, that khaki with the red, with the blonde hair. Her makeup is perfect. The wig is accurate. It's beautifully done. And the dress is really well fitted. I really like the length because it allows us to see the color of the shoe that is also matching the colors of the gloves, that is matching the red lip. She's really giving us España. Just the expression on her face and the little cape in the back. I think it's very simple, but she's taking it to the next level, to a drag level.
I think Sharon is a seasoned entertainer. I can tell because she knows how to tell the story quickly without the shenanigans around the parade. She could have go really drag on this one because I know she can. And I also love that she kept the short dress because it gave me the era. It's a simple look. It's clean. It's nothing wow. It's true to the movie. You know, when people do all people makeup, kind of turns weird sometimes, but this is done beautiful. She does look older, but she also look classic and then drag. So this is a perfection look for her. I'm gonna toot this look.
I'm gonna toot it too. Next up, Jota Carajota.
Serving us red and black, girl. When I tell you this makeup is stamped on her face, she looks stunning. The details on this headpiece needs their own moment here. From the earrings to the curls on this hair, or the diamonds dripping from the top, the way that this makeup makes her eyes pop, like this is gorgeous.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you something. This is my favorite look from the whole Almodóvar filmography. I love it so much. I've done this look myself on my season of Drag Race. I love what Jota Carajota has done with this look. She's made it hers. She's taken and she's used a sequin fabric with it. She's lined it with red, not only showing us just the explosion of the tits, but the headpiece is a very beautiful interpretation. The sleeves have feathers in it. This is a look Pedro Almodóvar would be proud of.
It's pretty close to the movie, but it's also exaggerated and it's campy. And I love that when you come to a drag show. I want to see a reference, but I don't want to see an identical copy. And I love that she had rhinestone nipple covers.
I am so proud of this. I'm gonna tell you something. This is a shoot.
Ooh, I'm gonna go with you and I'm gonna shoot it because she deserved it. Why not?
Yeah!
Let's shoot it!
Next up, Juriji Der Klee.
Oh my God, what a beautiful elegance.
I mean, we could not have a Pedro Almodóvar runway if no one did a reference to the iconic Penelope Cruz. Pedro!
First of all, what is this girl eating in Spain? Because La Paella, I know La Paella is not getting this girl skinny. This is literally like probably one of the most beautiful silhouettes in today's runway, period, baby. It's a beautiful dress and it looks exactly like the one in the movie.
I know. That was when Pedro got the Oscar and Penelope Cruz was announcing them. Is it something we have seen before? Yes, we have. I think she's doing also like a more draggy version of Penelope Cruz.
The hair on this girl is perfection. The makeup is perfection. Her silhouette is perfection. The girl is floating in this gown so beautifully that we cannot see the shoe.
There's no such a thing as a shoe.
Where is the shoe? There is a pinch. She is such a bad girl. She's not gonna put an ugly shoe on this one. So I'm gonna just go ahead and trust that the shoe is right. It's beautiful from the fishnet, the peekaboo leg. Gloves are perfection. Her silhouette is perfection.
I love the necklace.
This is a majestic look. So it's a shoot for me. Shoot from Alexis.
I high toot it. I love it, but I love the other one more.
Next up, Marina.
Oh my God. Serving Tiger King. I love it. Hello, little kittens, or whatever. I don't know what she says. I don't like her anyway. Marina, babes, you nailed it. This is a very good example of a very fashionable look from La Piel Cabito, and she's hit the nail on the wall. I like the pop of color. It's a very muted runway with the reds, the greens, the blacks, and she's coming in yellow, and she instantly stands out from the rest. She's also taking it to her territory. She's made it like this very powerful suit with the pant, with the jacket, with the little cape, the mask, the hair. It's very gorgeous. This is tailored to her body and you can tell it fits her like a glove. I really like as well that the shoes are integrated with the pant and the same, like have the fabric over it. So it really takes us into the illusion that she has a much longer legs. I really like as well that although she was wearing a mask, when she takes it off, she has beautiful mug on. So she's thought of all the details. And she even has the birthmark in the ass. Also a moment from the film.
I got the tiger reference and I love how tailored this is. The only thing I could say about this look is that I would have loved to see a little bit more hips. Sometimes when you're gonna get a silhouette that is close to a man's silhouette and you are this skinny and tall, a little bit more hips, it would have keep it gorgeously going. Also, when she turns around, the holes in her booty, for me, they're a little bit too small. I wish I would have done a thong kind of cut in the back, and I can see the entire booty cheek out because I think it would have give her more of a dimension there to make it look like her booty is a little bit bigger than that little just tiny little hole in the back. You know everybody likes big holes. We already know.
I mean, yeah. I wouldn't know. Mine is tiny and petite, so I don't know. I don't know. She's giving us like 90 supermodels, so I like that for her.
A little bit more hips, it would have gave me more of a feminine silhouette.
So you basically want more ass and bigger holes. That's what you're telling us.
Yes.
That's what you want from Marina.
Everybody loves big asses, and everybody likes a big holes. But I'm gonna toot this. It's a very high toot.
Toot. Next up, Onyx. Os traigo malas noticias. Por supuesto, este look me encanta. I love this look as well. Another look from the film Kika, the same character, Andrea Caracortada. She always brings the bad news, but this time Onyx is bringing the best news and she's bringing the fashion. She's gone for something very complicated because there are beautiful costumes from the Almodóvar filmography that she could have done that she would have excelled. But she's gone for something very specific from Kika that is very hard to achieve because this costume has very little details that are making it very accurate to the film, but she's also taking it to her own territory. I love the camera in the head because she's like a reporter and the character presents like this show where she always gives bad news. So she has this headpiece with a camera and she films everything. And she has that. I like the little pockets and all the colors very well combined, the green, the browns, and then just the pops of silver as well that also remind of the film. The little strings that she has, all this put together. You can tell she has a brain for fashion and she has a very good eye for it as well. Because it could have looked very cluttered, but it doesn't. She's just done enough detail for it to tell the story.
This is one of those looks that could have gone wrong so fast because the design of this look alone and the coloring can literally lead you to a masculine silhouette. She looked badass, baby. Don't get it twisted. She ain't no good girl. And I do love how creative it is. This could go to The Matrix, futuristic, kill the bitch, badass girl movie. And I love a good light up bra, baby. I'm going to go ahead and toot this one too because she looks gorgeous.
And it's a toot from me too. People who are not familiar with Almodóvar are gonna be like, well, that's too simple. That's too basic. You need to watch the films. If you watch the films, you will fall in love with these costumes. Pedro Almodóvar, and that was the challenge was, that's what the runway was, and that's why everyone got such good reviews. Trend alert!
Props, baby.
Props to you, mama.
Props everywhere.
This runway was very proper. I loved it. Our top toot of the week is Jota Carajota. Yes. Congratulations.
You shoot at this look. You look unbelievably gorgeous. The drag fantasy was served on this look. And baby, you shine on the main stage of Drag Race España.
I didn't even boot anyone today. Sue me. I loved it. So excited for next week, baby.
And don't forget to catch a brand new episode of Drag Race España if you live in Spain at A3 Player every Sunday.
And if you live anywhere else, go to WOW Presents Plus. I'll see you next week, baby.
Bye.
Pedro!
Now, sissy that wow. Now, sissy that wow.